Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shayna Wilhoit. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about what I feed my sugar gliders. Sugar glider diets can be very intimidating to first-time sugar glider owners, so I felt like this would be a good video to put out there. Sugar glider diets in the wild are very complex. They eat a wide range of things such as small rodents, small birds, insects, fruits, vegetation, saps, and many other things. So for this reason, it's recommended that sugar glider owners choose a staple diet. There are a wide range of staple diets to choose from, but I personally feed BML, which is what I'm going to be showing you guys today. So first I'm going to show you guys how I mix up a batch of BML each month, and then I'm going to show you guys how I feed my sugar gliders each night. So let's just jump right on into the video. Okay, so here I have all my ingredients pre-measured out, but as I add them, I will tell you how much you need of each ingredient. I will also link the website to the BML diet in the description. I used this measuring cup to measure out each of these items, and I used this teaspoon measuring thing as well. Alright, so let's just get started. Okay, so the first ingredient that we're going to add is honey. And this honey is just regular honey that you would get at the store. You want to get honey that does not have the words raw or unfiltered or anything like that. Just most store-bought honeys will be fine. You don't want anything straight from the honeycomb or anything like that. Just regular, old, plain, Walmart bought honey. So what we're going to add is 1/2 cup of honey to our blender pitcher. The next ingredient that we're going to add is 2 ounces of Gerber or Parents' Choice mixed fruit juice. And personally, I use Parents' Choice mixed fruit juice. Next, we're going to add 2 ounces of Dannon plain yogurt. And this is the Dannon plain yogurt that is made with whole milk, not non-fat. So what we're going to do next is we're just going to turn our blender on for a few minutes to let the first set of ingredients blend. You want your ingredients blended really well so that your sugar gliders can't taste the individual ingredients. If they can taste the individual ingredients, they may not like the diet as well. So we are just going to blend the first set of ingredients to make sure that everything gets mixed in really good. Once you've blended your first group of ingredients really well, you're going to add in 1/4 cup of wheat germ. Okay, so this next part is extremely important because you want to ensure that your sugar gliders get the proper amount of vitamins and calcium in their diet. So the next thing that we're going to add is 1 teaspoon of Repcal Herptovite multivitamin with the blue label, and you cannot substitute. It has to be this brand and this container. And we're also going to add 2 teaspoons of Repcal phosphorus-free calcium with vitamin D3. And again, you cannot substitute. It has to be this container with this pink label. So here is the multivitamin, and here is the calcium. Okay, so once you get your multivitamins in there and your calcium, you're going to add 2.5 ounce jars of beech nut, Gerber, or Heinz baby food. And this needs to be either chicken with chicken broth or chicken and chicken gravy. I chose beech nut chicken with chicken broth. Okay, and the next ingredient that you're going to add after the baby food is 1 hard-boiled egg. And I like to pre-cut my hard-boiled egg before I add it so that the smaller pieces will be easier to blend and it'll blend more evenly. Okay, so the next 2 ingredients, the BML diet calls for you to add a little bit of one ingredient and a little bit of the other ingredient and a little bit of one ingredient, alternating back and forth so that they're better mixed in. So the first ingredient is apple juice, and this is just 100% apple juice, regular apple juice that you would find in the juice aisle of Walmart or your local grocery store that you and I would drink. Nothing special, nothing made for children, just regular old apple juice. And the other ingredient is baby cereal, and you can either use rice or you can use oatmeal, and I choose to use oatmeal with fruit bits. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of apple juice, a little bit of baby cereal. Okay, so that is it for all the BML ingredients, and lastly we're just going to turn on the blender for 5 minutes and let all of the ingredients mix in really well. Make sure it's smooth and that none of the ingredients are separated, and it's all just mixed in really good. Okay, so after you've blended your BML, you have to decide how you're going to store it to freeze. And you can do this, you can store it in Tupperware bowls, and then you can dip out a tablespoon each night for your glider. Or you can do what I do, and you can freeze it in ice cube trays. Each ice cube tray measures out to be about 2 tablespoons, and the recipe calls for you to feed 1 tablespoon per sugar glider. Each of my gliders get half an ice cube each night. So what we're going to do is we're just going to open up our blender, and we're going to pour the mix into each ice cube slot. You have your BML in your ice cube tray. This is what it's going to look like, and it's going to freeze to the consistency of ice cream. So what I do each night is I just cut half of a cube out and put it in one bowl, and I take the other half and put it in the other bowl. Okay, now that we have our batch of BML made, we're going to move on and talk about how I feed my sugar gliders each night. Here on this plate I have the fruits and vegetables that I'm going to be feeding my sugar gliders tonight. I've pre-cut them for the video. I have carrots, cantaloupe, grapes, green beans, apples, and peas. All of these fruits and vegetables are on the approved BML list. And all I do is I pre-cut my vegetables bite size, my fruits and vegetables to bite size for my sugar gliders. And then each of my sugar gliders are going to get half of each of these items because I do feed them in 2 separate bowls. So we're going to split these items between both of my sugar gliders. Okay, so I have my 2 bowls here, and I'm just going to scrape half of my fruits and veggies into each bowl. Once I get my fruits and vegetables divided out into each bowl, I'm going to put my BML mix over top of this. And since it was mix day, since I did the mix today, I'm going to put fresh mix over top of it. It's not frozen. Normally it is frozen, and I would just do like I said before and cut half of an ice cube, or cut an ice cube in half and put half of it in each bowl. But today I'm just going to dip a little bit out and frost it over the top of each bowl of fruits and vegetables. And this is not exact measurement. I do not exactly measure out my fruits and vegetables each night. The recommended amount is 1 tablespoon of fruits and 1 tablespoon of veggies and 1 tablespoon of BML mix per sugar glider per night. My BML mix is on point every other night because I do it from the ice cube trays, but on BML mix night it is not as precise. I just like to splurge a little bit and give them some fresh BML over top of their fruits and vegetables. Okay, and once I get everything in the bowls and the BML mix on top of the fruits and vegetables, I like to stir it all up and mix it all in really good so that the BML mix gets over top of all of the fruits and vegetables, and the sugar gliders can't pick out only the things that they like, and they get their BML in every bite that they take. So this is what it looks like once I get it all stirred up and mixed up together. Point out that almost all of my fruits and vegetables are always fresh. I either buy them and keep them in my refrigerator fresh, or I buy them fresh and I freeze them myself. Each one of these items came out of my refrigerator today, so everything's fresh except for the peas. The peas is frozen peas, and it was pre-frozen when I bought it. It's just the easiest way to get it, and I thaw it out in hot water before I put it into their bowls. Okay, so that concludes everything for how I feed my sugar gliders. I hope that this video was helpful. I really like the BML diet because I feel like it's super cost effective. All the ingredients are easily attainable. You can get them from your local grocery store and from PetSmart. I mix it myself and I can see all the ingredients, so I know exactly what's going into my sugar gliders food, and I know that they have a healthy diet. So that's the reason why I chose BML to feed my sugar gliders. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check out my Meet My Pets video, linked in the description. Check out my Facebook page and my Instagram at Shayna's Mini Zoo. I'll link that in the description as well. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions about the BML diet, feel free to leave me a comment below. Also, if you have any suggestions for future videos, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know what you'd like to see next. I'll see you guys on my next video.